Rain is coming. Boy. So fucking evil. Oh, bro. You alright, baby? You smile. Hmm? You okay? No, it's humid in. Today it's very humid, windy as shit. I had to actually open up that window. I had to open up this window because I can't open up the other one. Well, the other one's open, but if I open up the blind, I'll fucking rip it off. That's how windy it is. So I had to open up the other side because the wind's not coming on that side as much. But we got some rain coming. You can see it in the radar. Fucking pain in the ass. But it's all good. My back's still fucking stiff as shit. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm sick and tired of shit. Guess I'm just supposed to sit down and relax, which I don't normally do. But it's the life of Marky. Spirit's trying to tell me, sit the fuck down and shut up and work and go on here. Don't do nothing. You're gonna destroy your back even more. So I'm just taking it easy again today, which is all good. Hey Marley, good to see you. I'm sure you must be relieved to not drive all over the damn place. Everybody been asking about you. Where's Marley? I was like, look, Marley's got a fucking life, you know. She's a mom and she works she's working at a different place. Like leave the damn woman alone. Yeah, that's what I told a few people. I told a few people, I had to remind people that, you know, and sometimes, you know, we all care about each other in here. When somebody's missing, everybody's like, Mark, check. Because last week they were like, where's Ilda? I'm like, look, Ilda's working. I've known Ilda for a long time. Like she's working different shifts and she'll come when she wants to. Like, and sometimes she's got things to do. I'll message her. So I message her, so she comes in. Everybody's like, hey, Ilda, yeah, okay. But she also had like a shitty week with her plumbing at her house went bad. She had a few things happen. Me, it's my fucking back. You with the fucking taxes and dealing with your job. Everybody's got some bullshit going on. Like it's life. We can't be in here like all the time. And the only reason I'm on here is because I can't physically work because my back is hurting so much. Every time I do something, my back gets tense, and I'm like, fuck, man. So I went for a little walk around the house for a couple minutes just to loosen it back up, make it feel better. Yeah, it's been messed up for a long time, but like I went to dig a trench last week Thursday. Like this Thursday would be 2 weeks I did it. So it's been like 10 days already, and I don't feel like pain when I'm sitting down or when I'm laying down. It's when I start to do work, it tenses up, and it feels like someone's like grabbing my fucking back, and like going, you know, it's like I don't know, it's just it's annoying. It's like I've done a lot of strenuous hard work, and my back is like, yo, bruh, I'm not lifting that shit no more. I'm not digging no motherfucking trenches. I'm not doing that no more, bro. No. But I'm just annoyed because I want to do more things, but I just have to relax. I can just get my back better. And I've been using my back brace when I do things. I mean, it helps, but like it's still, not 100%. It's like I can walk, I can, get up and get down and sit down and whatever. But when I go right down to the ground, it's like, oh boy, coming back up is like, I feel like I'm a grandpa. But I have this job to do, but I haven't even called back my client because he must be like, yeah, Mark ain't called me. That means he doesn't feel good. Because the job I have to do, I have to go in like this little small little area. And I told him once I go down there, I probably won't be coming back out. I said, you need to give me some time, man. I'm just tired of shit. I just can't handle this. Like, it seems like every time I try to get better, I do a job and then it gets worse. Or I do something and it gets worse. Or the pain comes back or like I just need to like force myself to say no, fuck off, and I'm not doing anything at all, which is not normal for me to do. Like I want to work, I want to do shit. I can't sit here all day. I'll go fucking nuts. Like I can't do nothing all day. It doesn't. It's that's not me. But I'm being forced to not do nothing because every time I do, my back feels like shit. So that's telling me, hey, dumbass, don't do anything. You just gotta make sure you just relax for a couple weeks and just like don't do nothing. So that way your back doesn't feel any pain and it gets better. So I don't like taking pills and pills ain't gonna help. What's gonna help is doing nothing. Like so that way you heal, you know? But that's hard for me to do. I can't just like sit around and do nothing. Like this doesn't it's not good for me. So at least I can come on here and sit down and not feel no pain and talk shit and have fun. Still work, still do things, talk to people. Yeah. Yeah, it is. To me, it is because I'm so like, I like to do things. I like to be active. I can't just sit around. I feel lazy. I feel worthless. I feel like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, I'm not used to just sitting around doing nothing. I can't. I wasn't, you know, meant to do that. But you know what, Marley? There's been years where I get hurt or injured or I get sick, and I have no choice but to like do nothing and just chill. But if I can move, I want to work, and then when I do, my back tenses up. Like yesterday, my nephew was playing basketball, and then he just asked me to throw the ball back to him. And I took like a few shots. I didn't run around or anything, just standing there, just going like that. And my back started tensing up within minutes. Within a couple minutes, he was like, "What happened?" I was like, "My back just tensed right back up again." And I'm not even doing anything. All I'm doing is grabbing the ball and going like this, grabbing the ball, going like this, and just pushing the ball to him. I'm not running nothing. It's just like right behind, right above my ass where my ass meets my back. It's like where my actual spine meets my hip. That's where the pain is. It's like it's a pressure there. It's like someone's grabbing my hip and just holding me from moving. It's a weird it's a weird feeling, but like it's not a sharp pain. It's just a tense pain, like I don't know. It's weird. It's like somebody's holding my back and I can't move. It's stupid, but when I walk around, I feel good. Like it's not that bad, but I don't walk around too much because then it starts to tense up again. So I think that it's like it's still like what do you call it? Inflamed a bit, and it's like it needs to be, it needs to relax. This is a 48-year-old back that's been working for 30 plus years nonstop. And this house causes me to, it's not the house's fault. It's just my ignorance of I need to get it done. I need to get it done. And when I do work, when I do hard work and I see the results, I'm like so fucking happy. But then when I go to sleep and wake up, I'm like, oh my God, I can't even move. Like, what the fuck? My back is like, yo, bruh, what are you doing? Yeah, spirit does. And I'm okay with that because spirit provides for me all the time. I'm not worried about money or work or anything like that. Like I could take a month off and not worry about like, oh my God, how am I gonna pay my bills? Like, I don't live amongst my means, so my bills are always paid no matter what. I always have, enough money. That's not the problem. The problem is me not doing anything makes me feel like, worthless. It makes me feel like I have so much shit to do and I can't do it physically. So I work mentally. That's all. Like coming on here every day, two, three times a day, talk to you guys, do readings. I've already done a reading today already. So I'm just doing what I have to do, like, just do what I have to do. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have back pain than be sick. And that's why, like, I appreciate everything because if I'm not sick, I'm happy. Now, if I have some back pain or shoulder pain or physical body pain. I'd rather take that than be sick and be throwing up and diarrhea and fucking everything else and COVID and all that bullshit. I'd rather have back pain than be sick. But yesterday I went live on Instagram. I mean, no, I mean I went live on my phone on here and on Instagram, and then to see if my phone will like will be okay. It still was making like a buzzing noise, and a few people came in there and I was washing my dishes and talking to everybody. But I had to like I was bending over to like wash the dishes because I couldn't stand up doing it. So I was like bending over and trying to like ease my pain up. Just washing the dishes is a task. But it's a pain in the ass, but like it's all good. And it's also preventing me from like DJing because I have to stand up to DJ. And if I stand up for a long period of time, it hurts too. So like all these, like that saying I say all the time, you plan and God laughs. That's the perfect saying for me. Because every time I plan shit, God says, no, 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 no. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You need to shut the fuck up and you need to sit down. You need to relax. You need to calm down. You don't have nothing, no pressure on you to do a job or to do work or to do these things. You get it done when you get it done. Hey Ann, how you doing, sweetie? You good? So like it seems like every time I plan things, like I don't know, I kind of feel like I put it on myself. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm planning on going here, I'm planning on doing this, I'm planning on doing that. Next thing you know, bang, something happens and I'm like, fuck, I can't even do it now and I put my mouth on it. But even though I don't really feel like that I do that, but like I just feel like I have to. I've been saying for a very long time, and I tell my parents and my sister, and I tell everybody on here that I need to take a break. Like I need to take like time off for myself and just like absolutely just walk around, do no strenuous work, and just like try and understand that there's no other way but doing it this way. And I hate it. I hate not doing physical work because I have my workshops finished and I want to go in there and start doing more things. And it's like every time I start to do some work, my back says, "What are you doing, bro? No, no, get the fuck back, go back inside." And you know what's the weirdest thing is also is like I've been really busy doing readings, and before this happened, I was already busy, and then I became more and more busy doing readings and coming online, and then like it's almost like God saying, "Look, if you want to work, bro, we know you love to work, so you can work online." And I'm like, I don't want to work online. I don't want to do this shit. I want to physically do something, like do some abracadabra shit on my back or something, bro. I don't want to be on here all goddamn day, even though I like it. But they're trying to get me used to it, and they're trying to get me to do it more, which I don't. But see, you for me, it's like I just don't know what to think anymore. It's like I don't want to be on here every day all day, but I have no choice now. It's like it's making me do it. And it's the same thing that happened during COVID. Hey Dan, how you doing? The same thing happened during COVID. It's like I couldn't work outside. I couldn't go to people's houses. So I had to come on here every day, constantly. And everybody else was home. So it was, we had to be, we were forced to do, to be home. So it's like, huh, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, so now I feel like I'm in the same predicament again, where I'm forced to be, in front of a computer. And then I went and got this new computer, and then it's like, okay, now you have, no excuse. You got everything you need. Spirit put everything in your hands. Hint, 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 hint. Hello, Mark. Like, fucking do what you're supposed to do. But see, I'm fucking ignorant like that. I don't. I mean, I love doing this stuff, but like, don't get me wrong. I don't hate it and I don't love it. It's just I'd rather do physical things. I'd rather go cut my grass right now, but I can't because I'm afraid to fuck my back up even more. Yeah, you asked for excitement and you got a goose attack. I don't ask for no excitement. My life is already exciting. Doing this type of work is always going to be exciting because you're always going to be like, what the fuck am I listening to? What the fuck are you asking me right now? And why don't you understand that this mofo don't want you? That's what I say every fucking day and every week when I'm doing readings. I'm like, I wish people can just like understand that their value means a lot, you know? Well, but that's the type of person that you are, Marley. You know what I'm saying? You're that type of person. Being a fixed sign, we always feel like we have to fix shit, and then we have to be secure. We have to be safe. We have to make sure we have enough for that rainy day, and we can't keep still. We want to make sure that we want to do things, and we when we do relax, it doesn't work because it's not meant for us. Like we're always got to do something else, and helping family and especially our parents is like a main priority. But it's not about like I mean I know what you're saying. Like you have more than enough money at work, and it just keeps coming in, and maybe you need to shut up. But you're not complaining. And neither am I. I'm not complaining either. I'm just saying like I think that we need to take time for ourselves. And when people ask me, "Oh, where's Marley? What's she doing? Where is she at?" I'll be like, "Look, she's working. Like she's got a life. She's got to work." This psychic stuff is our second priority, our second like job. Our part-time job is not our full-time job. If it was, we'd be here. And we all probably wish that I wouldn't say wish, but a lot of people wish they can do this full time, but not me. I don't want to. Not yet. And God's like saying, well, you have no choice, bro. You got to be here because these people need you right now. And like, I keep saying to Spirit, like, why the fuck these people just, you know, why is this happening? Like, but it's happening for a reason. But I'm glad you're helping your mom because, when our parents get older, they feel like they have to work more because they don't have like, their pension is not enough, or like they feel like they have to do more, or they don't want to stay home bored watching fucking Wheel of Fortune all fucking day and Young and the Restless and all this fucking bullshit, right? So like that's like my dad. My dad is so destroyed deep down inside because he wants to do gardening and he wants to do shit around the house, but he can't. So he's forced to do nothing. And my mom, she thinks she's Superwoman still, and she goes outside and then she'll fall, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, I need to relax," and then she's got vertigo, and then she gets dizzy when she bends down and comes back up to. I said, "Mom, leave this shit alone. Stop pulling weeds out of the ground. This is weed season. When we have summertime, the sun is going to kill the weeds and grow the grass. It's like this every fucking year. Every single year, we have a shit ton of weeds, and if you pull them out, you're gonna have to pull out more weeds the following week because that's just life. And it doesn't make sense killing the weeds because you're gonna kill the grass. Who fucking cares about the grass? All you do is walk on top of it. Who gives a shit? Leave it alone. Stop trying to like you're gonna end up fucking yourself up because of grass and weeds, mom. Like really? And I said, look, we cut the grass, we cut the hedges, and you still are not like you think dad when dad was like 40, 50 years old, you think dad was out here every fucking day yucking the weeds out? He didn't give a shit. He cut the grass and let the weeds go and he cut the grass again. You know? Yeah, well, my mom's a Capricorn too. She's January 6th. Fucking and my dad's a Libra. He's on like the cusp of Virgo Libra anyway. He's the 23rd of September. He's a fucking nuisance too. He can't keep still. He always wants to do shit, but now he can't. He realizes anything he could do is drive a car and ride a bike. And like he rides his motorcycle every now and then, which is like still amazes people. It's good that he has that balance still, and he wants to do things, but he goes outside every day and he enjoys the sun, and he goes outside for like try to walk, but he's still like very ignorant. He's not himself anymore, and it's hard to like see them like that, and I wish I could help them more and more and more, but like I'm not going to be spending my hard-earned money every fucking day and every week just so when they die, the valuation of that everything goes up, and then my siblings benefit off of that shit. No, fuck them. And I tell my parents until I get like my inheritance money, and the only reason I'm getting it because my mom, sister, and brother-in-law, has us on the list. We still haven't got it yet. And when we do get it, I'll use some of that to help them. But I said until then, you're gonna have to like wait because I'm not gonna be spending my hard-earned money on your house, and then I'm gonna get my part back. But what about I'm putting a value on something for everybody else? Yeah, fuck that. I'm not putting up with that shit no more. Like I'm sick and tired of doing everything, and I should. I gotta stop being too nice, and I gotta take care of myself. So, and everybody should do the same thing. Yeah, but our parents can be that way. Our parents are annoying. They're at the age where, when you reach like late 70s, early 80s, they feel like they're on their way out, and they feel like, hey, uh my life is ruined. I can't do anything. Oh, please help me. Why, and act weird. And I'm like, well, you think my life ain't like, you think I ain't got nothing to do than just like be around here and do fucking shit all day? Like, I got my own life to do. Like, I ain't got no woman home fucking washing my clothes and washing my dishes and making my food. Fuck you think this is? You know? That's why I try and tell my parents, like, nobody else does shit for you. Why should I? Why should I keep doing all this shit? And then everybody's, acting weird. Hey Tanya, good morning. How you doing? How's work, Tanya? Dan, you said my dad was about 75, 76 on top of a 16 for a lot of mom said, fuck it, he's gonna do what he wants. Uh my mom will say that about my dad, leave him alone, let him do it, he wants to do it, he's home, he's doing nothing. And then like then my mom would be like, oh, I feel so bad for him, he can't do nothing. And I'm like, he can't do nothing because he don't want to. He's got to make his body feel better. When he got his knee operation, the doctor told him you got to keep being active, and he just sat down and did nothing. So what? So whose fault is that? He doesn't listen to nobody but himself. He's a very stubborn man. I won't call him names, but there's some days I do, and I gave up on my parents and trying to tell them what to do because they're gonna do whatever they want anyway. And like I said, a lady told me a while ago, leave your parents alone. Let them do whatever they want. They'll learn. And I'm like, yeah. But guess what? When they do something wrong, guess who they call? Me and aggravate fucking me. Because they think I'm home doing nothing all day. I'm single. I ain't got no kids, so I don't have a life. That's what you think. A single person can have a more strenuous life than a person with fucking kids. That's what you think. A single person could have so many responsibilities more than you can ever imagine. And that's an example. It's taking care of everybody else because you don't have those things. Yeah, you're the kid always, exactly. Yeah, even at the age of my age. Tanya, you said Tuesdays are hard. I want to not get up. Yeah, I feel you on that. Well, unfortunately, my nephews, they get in their vibe where they want to learn, they want to help, and they have to be in the mood to do something for me. Like if I said to them, "Hey, look, my back is hurting. I want you to go out there and chop this grass out of the way," they wouldn't even know what to do because they've never been taught. And then when I teach them once, they'll be like, "Okay, cool, I'll do it." And then after that, they would be like, "Nah, I don't want to do that again. Fuck that." Whereas me, I my brother never wanted to do anything with my dad and learn from my dad, but I did. Like I wanted to like be like my dad and take a hoe and a shovel and learn how to use a shovel and a hoe and a gardening hoe, not a regular hoe. But yeah, and like use a half moon and chop a piece of grass up and chop the grass out and plant grass and do gardening and make a level soil playing field and do shit like that, cut grass, cut trees, use a machete and shit like that. My dad taught me all of those things, but my other brother, he was like, "Fuck that! I don't want to do none of this shit." So one son did, one son didn't, and my brother still to today doesn't have a hard job. He doesn't even know what hard work is. He's more like my dad's brother, my uncle, my dad's brother. He's younger and he's retired now too. But all he did was like clean shit, work at a grocery store. He never had a hard job either. Oh man, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves us, but we it's it's a world full of complaints right now. Everybody's complaining, everybody's like whining, bitching, mooning. It's the retrograde, people times have changed, people have changed. It's a pain in the ass. Everything's a lot different now than it's ever been. But that's not gonna stop me from like doing what I have to do. It's just it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I tell people that every time they get a reading from me. I'm like, I can tell you what's going on here, but what you have to realize is, you still can make the choices, not me. I can tell you what possibly can happen, but you still have to make that choice. You still got to be the one who says yes and no and does whatever. And some people be like, but, no, there's no but. Go sit on yours and leave me alone. You know what you have to do. I don't have to sit here and tell you what you have to do. You know what you gotta fucking do. Do it. Dan says he has crow's feet. Why do we always talk about feet in here? I think you guys missed the six toe ho conversations. I have my TV on there, showing the radar. We got cloud, mix of sun and cloud. We got rain coming. Eventually gonna get here. I didn't realize what time it was. Well, Dan's talking about his crow feet. So I was like, you guys always talking about feet in here. You guys missed the six toe ho conversations. See, Marley, you came in just in time. The funniest shit, my neighbor, she put up this workout video and she had like her fucking toes out. And I was like, oh goddamn girl, you better put them things the fuck back. Don't show that. Don't make sure you cut it. Make sure you edit that video, sweetheart. Them toes were fucking way ahead of your. Them toes were way ahead of your feet. Don't put them things down. You look like you were a size fucking 12. Dang, girl, she got damn Sasquatch feet. And if she was on the beach, people were like, who the fuck came here? She be walking like a Sasquatch too. My sister says, you're so rude. Don't talk about it like that. I said, look, but that girl's a Sasquatch. You don't see when she walks? She got them long strides. I'm like, damn. Anytime she kicked me, I fucking be in the hospital. She kicked me with them size 12s. Shit. Oh, I don't massage feet. Hell no. I don't even massage my own. I don't have to. But if I did, I would. You know how women get pregnant and then women are like, babe, I need you to massage my feet. Like I've seen like people do that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'll go get one of those like massage guns, and I won't even touch her feet. I'll just go like that. Feels good? Okay, good. I ain't touching them damn crusty ass things. You can't touch my feet. I'll start laughing. My feet are sensitive. I was ticklish and shit. I think I got tickled too much when I was young on my feet. Phil was probably touching their feet and looking up to the sky or something. Dan, Dan says my wife's been pregnant for 25 years now. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I used to get tickled when I was young, when I was a baby, and I remember getting tickled, and you would laugh so much. It's like a thing to do with kids, you know. I used to tickle my youngest nephew. He had these big, fat, chubby legs when he was like, almost 2 years old, and he was so freaking cute. And I used to go on his legs and like do like a fart noise and go like that, and he used to like laugh like crazy, and his teeth would be like, ah, he'd be like, he was so fucking cute. Now he's got like fucking skinny ass legs. I told him the other day, I said, your legs were fatter when you were 2 years old. Now that you're 15, you lost all your damn fat when you was a kid. I used to show him a picture of it. He used to laugh like shit. He said, I feel like a mechanic. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. And yeah, I remember being young and like trying to get tickled. I would like run away. I don't like to be tickled. That shit's annoying. Yes, Tanya, good job walking. I walked this morning. I was telling everybody that my back still is pretty tense. So I've been going for like these little 10, 15-minute walks around the house, up and down the driveway and all around, trying to loosen up. Hey, I already went. I'm going to go again and walk around again later just to make sure my back is loosened up. You got a work meeting? Have fun. Bye. Yeah, I miss having my nephews at 1 year, 2 year, 3 year old. Nothing like holding them in your arms and like making these noises, make them laugh and shit. Those are the good old days. Bye. I gotta get some lunch, but I don't even know what the fuck I want. I don't know anymore. Actually, let me text my nephew. He's probably ate a just like I think I just. All right, guys, I'm gonna go because my sister wants me to check on my nephew because he's not answering her. And I tell my sister he's probably either. All right. She says she messaged him and he still ain't messaged back. He's either sleeping or he's in a game. All right, let me go check on him real quick. I'll be back. That too. Either one.